Would you be prepared to pay a one-time $250 to be guaranteed delivery of one of these cars? Volkswagen Polo, Ford Fiesta, Suzuki Swift, Dacia Duster, Toyota Aygo, Seat Ibiza, Dacia Jogger, Renault Clio. You can get them for just $250 one-time payment. Or maybe these don't excite you too much. What about a car for around £40,000? We're looking at cars in the UK because that's where I am. You could get a BMW 3 Series, Kia Niro, an Audi TT Roadster, a Volkswagen, another BMW. Lots of cars are available up to £40,000 in the UK. If you're in the United States, we're looking at $50,000. What can you buy for $50,000? You're not restricted to the ones that I've shown you. It can be any car you choose up to that price. But if you want to go to $50,000, £40,000, it's a one-time $500. If that sounds too good to be true, hang in there. I've got more to show you. What I've been telling you about is available through the Beyond Infinity program. And you don't have to do a lot of recruiting or selling or anything like that. You don't have to do any of it, in fact, to be guaranteed delivery of your chosen vehicle. You pay your 1%, 1/100th of the value of the vehicle that you want to buy, and you have to then be patient for 10 months. In 10 months, you'll be contacted to place your order. You will then, in 10 months' time, select the vehicle of your choice. They may well have a new model out since you paid your deposit 10 months ago. And that car will then be delivered to you, fully paid, fully taxed, on the road, ready to go. You have to pay your own insurance for it. Everything else is covered. It's on the road, ready to go, and you get it in the 12th month, at the end of the 12th month, after you've paid your 1%, and that's all you ever pay. But you have to be a member of Beyond Infinity, and that is a one-time $50 purchase. I'm going to log in here now, and I'm going to show you. This is a We Share Abundance account. It's an admin account. Any profits in here go into the We Share Abundance community. We're on the dashboard, and if we scroll down and we look at programs, they have a totally passive program that you get thrown in for your $50 purchase, and it's called the Beyond Infinity Gold, BIG, the big program. Now what they're doing is they are going to be running a marketing campaign to fill a pool of members that you can then bring into your network if you choose. You've got a maximum of 3 per month that you can take from that pool of potential members, or more than potential members. They are people who've said, yeah, I would like to join this program. They're aiming initially to help students get started, because you can make an awful lot of money with this program. But the money from this car program, the money that you put in, will be used for marketing to bring in as many students as they can, so that there's plenty of downline for anybody that wants to build a network. You don't have to benefit from this program, but why not make a little bit of extra cash while you're going? But here it is: receive a brand new car when you contribute to our marketing campaign. When you make a non-refundable contribution to our marketing campaign, you are contributing 1% towards a brand new car valued at 100 times the amount of your contribution. For example, if you make a contribution of $500 in 1 year from the time of your contribution, you will be the owner of a brand new, paid in full car valued at $50,000. And this is global. It don't matter what country you're in, this is available to you in any country. your contribution amount will also be added to your big balance. And this is the passive program that a lot of people join for anyway, and it takes time to build up because it only starts off with $8 being put into your account, and that grows initially by 3%, and as it grows you get more percent. It goes to 3.5%, then 4, then 4.5, and then it maxes out at 5% per week growth, and that is automatically compounded for you. And you can see that this account has grown in, I don't know how long, probably about 3 months, to $1,581 here in the big account, and it's producing at level 3, which is 4% per week. So every week there's 4% of this added in. This is what we're bringing people into. This is what is available. It's a one-time $50 payment for the purchase of an ebook. $8 of that is invested in this plan for you, and it takes, if you do nothing and you're totally passive, about 5.25 years before you start drawing money from it. But if you can boost this balance, then it narrows that time down, and this particular account will start paying out in probably about 6 months now. So it'll have only taken 9 months to get to passive income, which goes up every week and starts off at about $50 a week, jumps to $100 a week, 150, 200. It goes up very, very quickly. You're very soon earning hundreds of dollars a week, then thousands of dollars a week from this program. Totally 100% passive income. You don't have to refer anybody, you don't have to recruit anybody. The only way you can add funds into this is through commissions. So if you do refer people, you can use the commissions to boost this and get to your end goal faster. The other way is by contributing to this new car plan, because you put in $500, say, because you want a $50,000 car. They'll put $400, 80% of that, into your account, and that will move you along that much faster. There are other ways it builds, but that will move you along that much faster. 80% of whatever you put in. Suppose you wanted a $100,000 vehicle. You pay $1,000 today, $800 will be boosted into this passive income plan, and that really is like a bonus. It means that it's really costing you nothing, but your $1,000 will secure you that $100,000 vehicle in 12 months' time. You may want to go for more luxury. You can go for a $1,250 deposit, a $1,500 deposit. Those are the set levels. Suppose you wanted a top-of-the-range Bentley or Rolls-Royce or something, which may cost you $300,000. You would simply need to take out 2 of these $1,500 deposits, and in 12 months' time you will be driving your dream car. All you have to cover is the insurance and the fuel costs and normal running costs that you would pay after you'd bought a vehicle anyway. It's an amazing plan. Everybody is guaranteed to receive the car of their choice up to the value of 100 times the deposit here in 12 months' time. 10 months, you get a form to fill in saying which car you want. The company then goes to the dealer nearest to you, makes an arrangement with that dealer, buys the car on your behalf, and you take delivery on your 12-month anniversary. It's as simple as that. You don't have to refer anybody, you don't have to recruit anybody, there's no ongoing payments, there's no monthly fees, nothing. It's there for you. It may sound too good to be true, but it is too good to miss. And to prove that, I am now going to go for the vehicle of my choice. And I don't really know what vehicle I would want, but I do think that 250 limits me a little bit to a $25,000 vehicle. Many of them would satisfy my needs if I didn't have a wife and a big dog to cart around. but I probably want something a little bit bigger, a little bit more space for a 100-pound dog to bounce around in. So I'm going to go for $500, and I'm going to contribute using cryptocurrency. You can use a card if you want, you can use a credit card, but I'm going to use cryptocurrency. And there you go. Continue to payment. A small processing fee will be added at the time of the actual purchase for cryptocurrency transactions. I understand this contribution is non-refundable and non-withdrawable. Once you pay it, it's locked in. You get no chance of getting it back. It's in there. In 12 months, you're going to get your dream car. So you continue to payment. And I want to pay in USD TRC20. And it's going to calculate the fee. Here I will pay $504. So there is a fee of $472. Now I know my wallet will also charge me another $1. So it's going to cost me $505.72, and that is then going to get me a vehicle of my choice up to $50,000, round about £40,000 in the UK. And that is a vehicle that will suit me down to the ground. I don't need anything fancier than that. In fact, I don't want a lot of the bells and whistles that a lot of these vehicles come with, because I never understand them anyway. I only use the normal controls, the steering wheel, the gear lever. Sometimes if it's an automatic, I can handle an automatic, whatever. I hardly ever use the radio or any of the other functions in there. A $50,000 car is going to be totally adequate for me. £40,000. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pay that now. So it says proceed to payment, and it's going to come up with a wallet address for me to pay. And this is, once again, the amount that I'm going to transfer, exactly this amount. I'm going to have to add the dollar on that my wallet charges me. That's Binance. They charge me $1 fee for sending USDT TRC20. And I'm going to pay it to this address. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to come back here in a moment. Here you can see I've made that payment and the withdrawal has been successful. So that's going to appear in my wallet area very shortly. It's going to show that in my Beyond Infinity account. It says checkout completed. I'm going to go back down here, programs, big. And you can see here they've actually credited me with that deposit. $500 here. It's a net $400 that's increased. It's only 80% of the value, but you can see that $400 has gone on here from 1581 to 1981. It's the reward deposit for marketing contribution. You can't see the last bit of that text, but that's what it says. Reward deposit for marketing contribution. And that's it, done. In a year's time, I'm going to be the proud owner of a $50,000 car of my choice. Maybe this would suit me. The Range Rover Evoque. 4 doors. Is it 4 doors? Yeah, 4 doors. Hatchback. 4-wheel drive. Get the dog in, no problem. Looks good to me. But I might have changed my mind by then. In 10 months' time, I'll have to make up my mind definitely which vehicle I want. But at the moment, this looks like a favourite. Can't be bad for $500. I also wanted to show you the effect of that $400. If we look at that $400 that's been added into my BIG account, I'm here on the thecalculatorsite.com, and it's a compound interest calculator. And they put $400 into my BIG account. The minimum interest rate you will receive is 3%. The account that I've actually put this money into is actually getting 4%, but I'm only going to use 3% here. And I'm going to do it for 1 year because that's when I'll be getting my car. And I want to see just how much that $400 will have earned me in that year, getting 3% weekly. I can't withdraw that $400, but I can withdraw what it earns for me. So here we go. Its compounding interval is weekly, 52 weeks of the year. We hit calculate, and that $400 initial balance has turned into $1,860. I can't withdraw the 400. There's only 1,460 that is withdrawable. So although I put $500 in, I'm getting a $50,000 vehicle plus $1,460 cash. All I've got to do is sit and wait for 12 months. If that's not the best deal on the internet, show me one better. I'll be in there with you. And before I leave you, I want to quickly show you why this is even better than you already think. This is the spreadsheet for the BIG plan, the Beyond Infinity Gold. And you can see it starts off with just $8. And it takes a long time for $8 to build up, even compounding. At the end of a year, you've still only got $34 in your account. At the end of 2 years, you've still only got $134 in your account. At the end of 3 years, you've still only got $543 in your account. This is where it starts building up much faster. And you can see it goes up and up and up. And by the time you've got to 5 years and 13 weeks, you're starting to make withdrawals. And they start at $51, $97, then $112, $116. This is going up every week, every week, every week. And it's up to $200 a week by the time you're into 5 years and 30 months. But what if we could reduce this period of time? Why wait for 5 years and 30 months? Previously, you've only been able to do it by referring people and putting your commissions into this plan. But if you are looking for a $50,000 car for just $500, $400 will be put in here for you. And that would bring you to 3 years and 42 months, even without any accumulated funds you have already. You'd be knocking 3 years, 42 weeks off your time projection to be drawing money from this passive plan. Maybe you want a $100,000 car, or maybe you want 2 $50,000 cars because of your family commitments. Maybe you want even more. But if it's $1,000, you're going to be putting $800 into this big account, and it's going to put you up here. 4 years, 14 weeks. That's only then 1 year before you start pulling out your money. Okay? And it just keeps growing and growing and growing. In 2 years, 6 years and 13 weeks, you'll be pulling out $1,000 a week, and you'll have already had all this money up here before that. 900, 900, 800, 800. You had it all up. You had it all up. Okay? It's an amazing plan. And this is an opportunity to really shortcut the time it takes to be withdrawing funds from the BIG plan, the Beyond Infinity Gold. It makes it just that much better. Even if you didn't get a car out of it, it's a great way to get your passive income plan funded and paying out much, much faster. God bless.